I don't know why the camera's making me look like poop, but yeah. Anyway, I'm finally making a video, and I was gonna make like a whole inspiring video and everything, but what happened was I couldn't. For now, I'm making another rant video because they're easy to make and I'm really lazy. So today I'm gonna mention about phobias. A phobia definition is the fear of something, like terrified or just scared of it. It can be like the most random thing. My top phobia is really weird, but I'm gonna get to that. I just like named 7 of my phobias. The last 3 that I named are really my top phobias. The other ones I just kind of put what I was kind of scared of or just don't like in general. So I'm gonna start that off. 7. Getting in trouble. I'm one of those people who have never gotten a detention before, and because of that, I really don't want to get one. And whenever I'm in trouble, I act like a dog. Like, when you yell at a dog, they tend to like start laying down and they're just like so I end up like that, and then like on top of that, my anxiety level becomes really high up and I start tearing up. No, don't take me in, I didn't do anything. Even though if I did do something, I would have still lied, and somehow I get my way. When I'm in trouble, I am the best liar ever. So, yeah. Number 6, the dark. Okay, usually little kids are afraid of the dark, but for me, if I was out at night alone, I feel like I'm gonna get butt raped. So I don't want to have that happen to me. So I end up looking for a location, and say if I was in a public place and all the lights went out, I'd meet a new friend. Hey, buddy old pal, I don't know you, but I am terrified of the dark and I need to make sure I'm with someone, so come here. Come here. That has happened to me once during school when the world was supposed to end. I think someone pulled a prank or something because I was in a science room and someone turned off all the lights. Like all the power in the school just went out on the day where like the world was supposed to end. All the power went out, and the next thing you know I was in a pitch dark room. My anxiety kicked in and I was calling for one of my friends, and since she was on the other side of the classroom, I started searching for people, and I was about to just grab onto the most nearest person by me. Hate them or dislike, like even if I hated them, I still would have grabbed onto them and be like, hey buddy, hey, how's it going? Number 5, monophobia, or the fear of being alone. My friends, like, I'm used to having people go, see ya. I don't mind if a couple people do that because it's like, okay, that's how life is. You meet people, they leave, and then you meet new friends, and it's kind of like a cycle. But my only fear is being alone and having no one to look up to, because I'm kind of like a clingy person. So, like, once one person leaves, I need someone else, so I'll attach to whoever I can get, and which is a bad habit because I can get attached to someone, and then when they leave, I go through a depression, and then I have to look for someone else, and it's just a whole mess. So I just don't like being alone, but yet I don't mind sitting in my room for hours alone on a computer because I can talk to people, and it's just, I just don't like being in. Number 4, trucks. If you're ever walking on like a street when it's like busy and everything, when you see a truck, it's a truck, it's not really like, it's not gonna crash into you when you're walking or anything, but since it's so big, I'm just like, whoa, stay away, I have my limits, no thank you. Not really a big fear, it's just I get really uncomfortable around them. Just like when I'm driving and there's an intersection, when I'm in the car and it's right there, and then all of a sudden a truck comes through the intersection around me, like around the car, I start panicking because they come so close, they look like they're about to hit you. That freaks me out, and that's another phobia I have that I'm not mentioning, but I have a fear of getting into a car crash because I've never been in a car crash, and I do not know how it would be like if I were to get into one. So I don't want one. So trucks freak me out. Alright, now my top 3 phobias. These, like, one of them, my next one, is actually common sense, but the other 2 are the most weirdest things that I'm scared of. Like, these things, number 1, I'm terrified of, which is, you're gonna laugh. And then number 2 is just, I don't know why. Well, I have a reason for both of them. But anyway, number 3, I have a fear of being trapped. Like, if I'm in an area and I know I can't get out, I will start getting anxiety, I would start getting into attack mode, I'll start screaming, I'll start swearing until I get out. That is one of my number 1 things. Like, one of the things I do not want to be trapped. Just like in groups, if I'm in a crowd and there's a bunch of people around me, I need to make sure I have a, like, vision of where I escape because I don't want to be trapped. I like having room to roam, and if I know I'm in an area, like a caged animal, I would not like it. I would start going insane. Number 2, the fear of dark bathrooms. My reasoning for being scared of dark bathrooms is only because, like, when you're younger, when you're like 8 years old, whatever, some people my older brother used to tell me, like, stories, urban legends, like about Bloody Mary. If you say Bloody Mary 3 times in the bathroom in the dark, she'll come out and kill you. Or, like, what made me scared of toilets when I was younger was something called baby in the toilet, when there's a little child in the toilet. So when you go pee or you take a dump, there's a little baby arm that will come reaching up and take you and pull you down and kill you. And then just because of those, they kind of brought me to now how I'm terrified if I was taking a dump, or if I was going pee, as lovely as that sounds, or if I was even taking a shower and all the power just went out, I'd start screaming. I'd start screaming everywhere, and I'd start planning out my death. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna die right here. I'm gonna die alone. So, okay, what am I gonna do? Okay, I'll give, I don't know, my laptop to my dog, or something like that. Number 1 phobia, do not judge me. Don't. You probably will. But is called globophobia, and that means the fear of balloons. I am so scared of balloons that if I'm around one, I start having a panic attack, and what really sets me off is if someone starts squeezing it and trying to pop it. Stuff like, I'm already getting, like, cringy about it. Like, I remember in, like, my science class where all the power went out and I started freaking out in the dark. I remember, like, someone had a latex glove from the class before, and what happened was they took that latex glove and they blew it up and it looked like a latex balloon, because I'm only scared of latex balloons because they're more poppable. So when someone blew it up and everything, I saw it and I was like, oh god, hopefully no one doesn't do anything to it. Like, I started getting uncomfortable, my anxiety started kicking in, until one douche canoe, Matt G reference, decided to go, hey, look at that, it's a latex glove, and then they started moving around. I was in my seat, and then next thing you know it, they go, let's pop it, yeah! So my anxiety level went from here, going up and up and up and up. Next thing you know it, they started squeezing it and trying to pop it. I started freaking out in my seat. Everyone saw me in my seat. I could have done a Harlem Shake reference there, but no one likes the Harlem Shake anymore. I started flailing around in my seat. Tears started forming in my eyes. I was trying to take cover and cover myself, and next thing I know, I heard the pop. And then after my heart rate was moving, and I was going, trying to calm myself down, and then people started looking at me, and then I went up to my friends, and I was like, yeah, my globophobia just set in. I'm just scared of latex ones, because when I was younger, there was my older brother's friend took one of those blow-up punching bag latex balloons. I was trapped, again, probably where my phobia trapped came from. I was trapped in the back seat and I couldn't move. And the next thing you know it, he had a balloon, one of those things kept blowing up bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. My little 6-year-old mind started freaking the hell out. I could not escape. It was going bigger and bigger and bigger. And he tried popping it and he thought it was hilarious. I was in tears. I was scared out of my mind. I didn't want that damn balloon to pop. Next thing you know it, I forgot. I vaguely remembered, but I believe at the last minute he deflated it. But yet, I'm not sure. Because all I remember is after that, my dad finally came out of the store and I was going trying to get out, and he quickly deflated it and acted like nothing happened. That's pretty much it of my rant. You can comment below if you have any weird phobias or some of your phobias, and I won't judge you at all. I'll reply to you probably, because I don't really get too many comments, so I'll definitely reply to you. I'm nice like that. Adios.